the coronavirus is less deadly than the flu. How did they compare?
If you look at the 1,000 cases being reported by Professor Zhong Nanshan in New England Journal of Medicine, it basically the mortality rate is around 1.4%, or probably even going to go lower. Is the denominator getting bigger? So it still stands about 1%. For influenza, is 0.1% or even lower, depending on what seasons you are. So it's still 10 times more deadly compared to influenza.
The virus will go away in April. We've heard that from many people. We've heard it from U.S. President Donald Trump.
Yes,
Is that to be believed?
It's very speculative, right? I see people partly say that because SARS kind of went away in April, May, but when it's warm here, it's going to be cold somewhere else. We've got a southern hemisphere too.
In SARS, it only affected a few countries, but this time is really a pandemic scale. So basically, it can come back, especially in the southern hemisphere, and then alternate with the northern hemisphere.
All right, we'll be back after this.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back on a better day on Wall Street. The Dow Jones is up 833 points right now. The S&P 500 is up 90, and the NASDAQ is up 250. Of course, there's about 40 minutes left in trading, but again, the Dow is up 854 points right now after dropping 10%, more than 2,300 points yesterday. The LA Alliance for Human Rights has filed a lawsuit against the city of Los Angeles, claiming they responded too slowly to the homelessness crisis there. The Alliance wants the city to order thousands of beds for the unsheltered. The goal of the suit is to force the city and county to provide services for the homeless, including training, health care, and shelter in a faster time frame. According to the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority, homelessness in LA County increased to almost 60,000 people last year. That increase occurred despite major investment in combating the crisis. The LA City Attorney's Office says it's reviewing the lawsuit and does not have a comment at this time. Well, still to come, a woman battles cancer not once but twice, and her husband supporting her through it, all with music and homemade videos. This couple's inspiring story when we come back.
Professing his love through music is something Ray Singleton has done for years. And it's always been a way to make his wife Rosalind smile. But this most recent sweet serenade is different.
The idea came to me while she was in surgery. And she had been going through all of these things.
All these things, cancer. She battled it years ago, but sadly, in October, about 2 weeks from the Singletons' one-year wedding anniversary, they learned Rosalind had another tumor.
I just went in for literally a routine scan. And my doctor called me about an hour after I had left.
Her brain cancer was back.
And said, the radiologist said they saw something new on your scan. I was like, what do you mean? It's been 6 years. So, yeah, started the journey all over again.
It had become something like, okay, yeah, it happened. I didn't expect for it to come back. It wasn't a worry for us, at least for me. And
instead of dwelling on the doctor's words,
day 3, baby. Hey. Day 3 done.
The couple decided to get their gloves, step in the ring, and fight side by side. Rosalind went into surgery. Meanwhile, Ray supported her by making this video describing her courage.
Brave, warrior, gorgeous. I've had the idea of putting those words in situations where those words wouldn't be used. You know what I'm saying? Like the one where she's riding in the wheelchair with, you got the scar with the blood. I was like, she's gorgeous, going through that.
It took a day or two for Rosalind to watch the video, but when she came around,
I was very happy.
Then, something they never imagined happened. The video went viral. A fight that was only intended to have meaning to one person now has meaning all over the world.
We've gotten messages from the UK, Nigeria, Korea, Great Britain. Like, people are saying, hey, I saw your story and we love y'all.
From millions online to millions on the big screen, Rosalind and Ray's love story made it to the Ellen Show.
The only thing I think that can top Ellen for me is Barack Obama and Michelle.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm pretty good.
Let's go ahead and break that in.
But for me, I would have to say, because we're both going through this, but physically I'm the one that's going through it. Ever since this happened, the outpouring of love from people has literally carried me.
A boost Rosalind needed, because this fight is a lot more difficult. The healing process much more straining.
And I thought in my mind, because I was like, oh, well, I remember the first time and how quickly I sprang back into action. I thought it would be like that the second time, and it wasn't.
But as always, the fight must go on.
The outpouring of strangers has literally made me be like, you know what, you got to go, because these people, they know who you are and they know why you're doing this.
And judging by reaction from around the world, sharing their fight just goes to show love heals.
You can tell they truly love each other. When we come back, an act of kindness getting a lot of love online, how a T-shirt prompted this sweet moment between an officer and a homeless woman. Welcome back. Finally at noon, a homeless woman's T-shirt inspired an act of giving that's now being shared online. It read, quote, "Homeless, the fastest way of becoming a nobody." Well, that crushed a North Carolina police officer to show her that she's not a nobody. Officer Michael Rivers was on his lunch break when he spotted the woman. He asked her if she'd eaten. When she said no, he went and got a pizza for them to share. The heartwarming moment was caught on camera and posted to Facebook. Rivers told CNN, quote, "God put it on my heart to get her lunch."